a pretty solid ball player. Stoff's an All-American. She should be playing well.
Hey, you guys take another break from conference play. You head to the Tournament of Champions, 3 games, start with Azusa. Obviously, you want to continue the winning ways, but as a team, what would you like to accomplish? What would you like to see to happen, facing these squads this weekend?
Well, Azusa Pacific, we've played them a couple times in the past and haven't had too much trouble with them, but they're about 500 ball this year, and they've beaten some good teams. We open up against them. We'll throw Obima first game. Obima can throw more than 1 game a day, so we'll start with her, and she should do a good job for us. And then we get Montana Billings. Now Billings beat Obima. Obima's only loss was to Billings, and it was I think it was 11-5 ball game. They scored 9 runs in the last inning. We had Aaron short, Aaron center, and Aaron third. You give them 6 outs, they're going to score runs. So I'll let them see Perez. I won't give them the same look. If you beat somebody, you generally have confidence against them, regardless if they're a good pitcher or not. That's just the nature of the beast. So we'll throw someone differently, and then we'll come back. We'll play Central, and I'll come back with Obima.
Not to get too far ahead, but facing these, some of the top teams in the West, obviously down the road, you would think you do well against them. They could help you in West Region rankings.
Well, the CC prepares you for that. I mean, I don't care who's in last place; they can beat you. East Bay, we won 2 games from East Bay, but we had to come from behind one of them. Anybody's league can beat you, and everybody's got at least one good pitcher. We faced two good pitchers last week against Dominguez Hills. You check their records, their ERAs. They don't give up 2 runs a game. So we knew we were in for a dogfight. I feel good about that. And the teams we're playing this coming week, Central has probably one of the better hitting teams in the GNAC, and we also must face the San Martins. San Martins beat us twice last year, and they have 2 good pitchers with low ERAs. They only have about 3 or 4 good hitters, but only takes 1. We have more power than all the teams, and since you have to play 2 or 3 games a day, you have to pick which teams you're going to go after. Do you go after the number 1 ranked team, or do you save your pitcher to win a game, assuming that you might lose to the number 1 team? So in some cases, some coaches they want to knock you off, so they save their ace, which hurts them down the line. So I don't know. If I was going against Humboldt and I was at a tournament of that caliber and I'm facing someone else that I can beat, I'd stay away from us.
Yeah, talking about the power as a coach, have you seen, or you coached a team like this that have had so many players that can hit the home run ball?
Oh no, it's obvious. We haven't had that. We've had 2 or 3 young ladies. Taisha, she hit 50, and Stoff wants to break that record. I didn't think it was in reach this year, based on how many home runs she hit last year and the year before. But she's knocking at the door. She may do it this weekend. What's going to happen is they're going to start walking her or hitting her 1. She's got a number of walks already. I was surprised. Sometimes these coaches, I know they're pretty good coaches, but they don't use good common sense. But then you got to put a pretty good hitter behind her. If we don't have good hitters behind her, they're going to walk her. And talking about Walker, she's hit a few home runs. I think 8. Walker's a little small in stature, but she's got a lot of power. And then you got Hyatt, and then you got Williams. You really can't afford to walk her unless there's 2 outs and first base is open.
Talk about how a lot of softball teams still have their ace, and they will just throw her out there all the time. Obviously, probably down the road, the wear and tear. But for you guys, have an opportunity that you can, go back and forth, and so be it. You have to think, kind of helps you guys out, further in the season.
Well, Obima is 6 foot tall. She's strong, and she can go. She's like those batteries that go and go. Perez, not so. Perez is is not as durable. She's a little fragile in some respects because she has a knee problem. And we haven't used Hannah much, but we know we have Hannah if we need her. So actually we have 3 good pitchers, but those 2 freshmen are just doing so outstanding that we haven't used Hannah.
Great.